This is Ubisoft Forward. Explore our worlds.
Meet the devs.
See the games.
Join us.
Welcome back to Ubisoft Forward. I'm Yusuf.
I'm Neelam. Today's show will reveal new games, give behind-the-scenes insights from our development teams, and share some exciting updates on projects you've been waiting for.
Let's get started with a game you've been waiting to hear more about since it was teased last year. The gods of ancient Greece need a hero, and it's time to answer the call.
As the world crumbles, our divine powers sealed away. Even the gods need a hero.
My name is Scott Phillips, and I'm the game director on Immortals Fenyx Rising. I hope you enjoyed our reveal video. I'm sure you noticed a lot of new things since we first teased the game, including a new name. Extra production time has allowed us to expand our vision and explore new opportunities beyond our initial plan. We felt the name Immortals Fenyx Rising better reflected this new experience. Today, we're incredibly excited to give you the first in-depth look at our world, hero, and gameplay. Let's dive in. Immortals Fenyx Rising is a third-person, open-world action-adventure game set in the fantastical landscape of Greek mythology. You'll play as Phoenix, a Greek warrior shipwrecked on the mysterious Golden Isle. Upon your arrival, you'll meet Hermes, one of the few remaining gods of Olympus. Hermes has heard of a prophecy that only you can save the Greek gods and reclaim their realm from Typhon, the deadliest titan in mythology. This entire epic story will be narrated by the titan Prometheus and Zeus, the king of the gods, adding a unique commentary and perspective to this legendary tale. Before embarking on this perilous journey, you'll get to create your own Phoenix. And as you progress, you'll find even more opportunities to customize your character by discovering legendary weapons, unique pieces of gear and cosmetics, and earning the gods' blessings and mythical abilities that can turn the tide of battle. You'll need all the help you can get to save the gods and defeat Typhon once and for all. On your journey to save the gods, you'll grow stronger and achieve new, incredible things, like gliding with the wings of Daedalus, to jump higher, fight while airborne, and glide freely in the open world. Facing off against dangerous mythical beasts like the giant cyclopses, flying harpies, and huge multi-armed hecatoncheires. Harnessing the power of the gods to master a tactical and fast-paced, over-the-top combat system, and solving puzzles and challenges scattered throughout the world to help improve your powers. You'll also get to explore an epic, vibrant, and stylized open world filled with secrets, puzzles, and stories rooted in Greek mythology. Once a peaceful home to the gods of Olympus, the Golden Isle is now overrun by creatures of the underworld. To stand a chance against Typhon and his minions, you'll need to explore this mysterious land and become a mythical hero yourself. The world is divided in multiple regions, all ruled by a different god in need of your help. From the lush landscapes of Aphrodite's plains to the mechanical world of Hephaestos' forge, each region is packed with challenging battles, ancient puzzles, and secrets to uncover. You'll have the freedom to explore this entire open world as you wish, right from the beginning of your journey. Finally, stay with us for the post-show, where you'll get a look at new gameplay. I hope you enjoyed what you saw today. We can't wait for you to play Immortals Fenyx Rising. There's a lot more to show before launch, so keep an eye out for further updates. See you all on December 3rd.
I'm so excited to play this game. It's a world I just can't wait to explore. Hi, I'm Phil Harrison. We're looking forward to Immortals Fenyx Rising coming to Stadia on December 3rd. We're also excited to announce that all Stadia players will get a chance to try Immortals Fenyx Rising with a free playable demo before launch that is exclusive to Stadia. All you'll need is a Gmail account. With just a single click, you'll be able to add the demo to your Stadia library and instantly join Fenyx on her quest to save the Greek gods. Created specifically for this Stadia demo, Ubisoft have developed an entirely unique island for you to experience. We hope you'll love it. The exclusive Stadia demo of Immortals Fenyx Rising will be playable later this year in all regions where Stadia is accessible. Thank you to Yves Guillemot and the entire Ubisoft Quebec studio for your partnership in bringing amazing experiences to Stadia.
The use of Zeus and Prometheus as the narrators in Immortals Fenyx Rising led to a unique style of storytelling.
Here's Michelle Plord to tell us more.
My name is Michelle Plord. I'm lead cinematic designer on Immortals Fenyx Rising. I think the number one thing that I love about my job is the sense of pride that I get for delivering a scene. Our job is consistent with someone who is actually directing. We get to direct where we're shooting, what lens we're using, what's happening in the scene. Immortals Fenyx Rising, it's a very narrative-driven game, but it's also very lighthearted and stylized and very comedic. And I feel like that's where we get to shine as cinematic designers. One of the best examples I have actually for this is Zeus and Prometheus are bickering because Zeus is very, very much bored about Prometheus' story. So he decides to spawn some monsters, and then they just kind of appear in the world. And then the character sees, so we just kind of crouch zooms on them because we were trying to hit comedic timing. So there's little moments, the kind of like lightheartedness and part of the game that we really like to showcase. Ubisoft really likes to tell stories. And I think that's how you get the players to really be engrossed within a world. We want to make them feel something. Even if it's just a laugh or a chuckle, I think we did our job.
Keep an eye out for further updates on Immortals Fenyx Rising before it launches this December 3rd.
Now, it's time to revisit a dear friend.
Most people think time is like a river that flows swift and sure in one direction. But I have seen the face of time, and I can tell you, they are wrong.
Inside the hourglass is a marvel no living man has ever seen. Only the dagger can unlock the sands of time.
No! Father! I saw my father turn to sand.
You cannot defeat this enemy. The sands will consume everything.
Come with me then. But I warn you, I move pretty fast. You'd better keep up.
Prince! The dagger! It can turn back time!
Give me the dagger!
Never! I brought this on us.
You are brave and good.
Don't let go!
Kakulukia.
My name is Anu Kol. I'm working in Ubisoft from past 13 years.
Anu is the senior producer of Prince of Persia Sands of Time Remake.
For me, it's a big dream. It's not a project, it's a dream that is coming true. Original Prince of Persia, you know, people love this game. It has put a mark in everyone's heart. And now what we are going to do is we are going to bring it back, because still people have that nostalgic feeling. People want to play that game. We are in an Indian studio. It's an Ubisoft Pune and Bombay. We actually love to work on this game because we can show everyone, you know, what India is. It's something which comes directly from our heart. So, you know, the main game which was made back then, the main essence is there. All the characters are there. You have your prince, who's very iconic, who was in this game. You have the princess, Farah, and let's not, you have a Wazir, who is the main villain in this game with all the sand creatures, you know. It just, we have give it a bit more flavorness, bit more enhancement. The voice which we are using for the prince is the same voice which was back then. You know, it just put goosebumps on our hands also when we heard him, because it's something which brings back to us that nostalgic feeling.
How did you...
Some people say time is like a river that flows swift and sure in one direction.
17 years later, but you know, the main good thing is his voice hasn't changed at all. I don't know how he do it, but it's the same.
Being able to work on the Prince of Persia is a huge honor, because I think it's a beloved game. We respected the original design, we respected the storyline, we respected the characters, we just enhanced everything in the game, from camera to combat, as well as the visuals. We implemented a targeted system which actually enhanced the velocity of the prince and his abilities to do amazing performance and amazing moves. We use the latest technology as well as the motion capture to bring realism and to bring logic and sense into the story. We heard the players' desire to play Prince of Persia Sands of Time again, and we are very pleased to bring it as the first ever remake from Ubisoft. It's a beautiful story. We are very, very excited to give you this experience.
Prince of Persia Sands of Time Remake releases January 2021 on PS4, Xbox One, and PC.
It's time to head over to the virtual city of Neo Arcadia, where an intense and fast-paced battle rages on.
Money!
I've never felt like that in a VR game before, but I think I like it.
Yeah!
Ja, nu wel.
Anybody outside that?
Oh, that felt so good!
Right now.
Oh my god.
Oh, clip that!
Ora! Mane.
It's low gravity. Keep that in mind.
Yes!
Nice job, guys.
Oh, man, that was so hectic.
It's us! That's us! That's us!
One big focus for the Hyper Scape dev team is to regularly add gameplay content and features, keeping the game new and fresh week after week. This next one is for the fans.
Cara, você não tá entendendo. Isso é hoje, aqui. A gente tem que ir lá.
It's a heartbeat, a pulse, a distant vibration. It's a surge, a rush, the raw of a nation. It's nothing you could have predicted, but everything you believed in. It's nothing you expected, but everything you have achieved. It's nothing you could have trained for, yet everything you would have wanted. It's bigger than you could have imagined, yet everything you always needed. It's everything you achieved, everything you cared about. It's everything you accomplished, everything you cheered for. It's in every strategy planned, in every inch you gained. It's more than gaming. It's more than just support. It's sharing.
Sitting in the center here, coastline in open area. But they all know he gets taken down. So quick from the defense. He threw their bows on the side. He's gonna run the corner, finds one kill. The second one goes down.
Share every moment. Share every action. Share every emotion. Share every struggle. Share every success. Every triumph. Yeah, share it with your friend, your family, your teammates, your people, your country. Share the unforgettable.
I'm François-Xavier Deniel, eSport Director for Ubisoft. Today we are proud to have more than 60 million players of Rainbow Six Siege, and we can say that we are top tier eSport title. It was the right moment to have a new layer of competition. We are working on eSport for the last 5 years when we define a professional system with organization and regional model. So the Rainbow Six World Cup is a new layer of competition of our eSport ecosystem. It will be the first time we have a country-based competition for our eSport title. In the Rainbow Six World Cup, we'll have 20 teams participating to the main events, but more than 45 countries will participate to the qualifier. For such a special occasion, we are very happy to introduce Tony Parker, our ambassador for the Rainbow Six World Cup. Very proud to be with Tony Parker today. So you will be the ambassador of our first Rainbow Six World Cup.
That's what I heard.
Yes.
The rumor. There's the rumor in the streets.
So you are part of all the process of thinking about the World Cup. You will meet the players, the coaches.
First of all, I'm very happy, very excited about the opportunity to be an ambassador of the Rainbow Six, the first Rainbow Six World Cup. Thanks for choosing me. I'm excited to meet all the players and explain to them how special it is to play for your country. It's very different than team playing, you know, like when you go to your country and you listen to the national anthem and you have the goosebumps and you know, it's a great honor.
These guys, they play for organizations, they don't play for their country yet. For them it will be something completely different. It will be the first time they will not play with their teammates, they play usually. What will be your advice?
Enjoy yourself because it's a unique experience to play in an international competition. And then there's all the pressure around it, you know, because when you play for your country, a lot of pride comes in and it's going to be a whole new competition. But I'm sure if they can feel what I felt, you know, they will love the experience. And I think in the global scale for Ubisoft and Rainbow Six to take that challenge to do a World Cup, I think it can be big, you know, for the future of the game. I think it's just a huge opportunity, you know, and I'm very proud to be part of it.
An ambassador like NBA champion Tony Parker just adds to the excitement for this massive event. Keep your eyes on all the Rainbow Six Siege social accounts for more updates.
We're not done just yet with Rainbow. A new season is starting tonight, so let's see what the team has planned.
Hi, I'm Leroy, Creative Director on Rainbow Six Siege. The Rainbow Six World Cup is going to be exciting and bringing the best players from countries all over the world in summer 2021. But for now, let's focus on what is happening in the game right now. A couple of years ago, we made the commitment to be live for at least 10 years. And today, we are already close to the halfway point of this symbolic milestone. We are not only maintaining this commitment, but we are doubling down by investing more than ever to make the game grow and evolve. This season will be Siege's biggest one to date. And we're excited to bring a familiar face to the Rainbow Six operator roster permanently. Sam Fisher, our call sign Zero in Siege, is bringing his combat experience and training into the game. We are a huge fan of Sam, and we wanted to show you how he fits within our universe. Check this out.
Lyra, how's that stuff work on arthritis?
The nanobots should help, but you'll pay for it tomorrow.
Well, that sounds fair to me.
Harry says you're here to whip us into shape. That true?
Let's find out.
Move out, people! Oryx! Winter Seed Rep, damn it! Mierda!
How did the first lesson go?
You might want to call a medic.
R&D has set up the facilities you requested. Same time tomorrow?
That's the deal.
Splendid. Anything else I can do for you, Sam?
Yeah. Call me Zero.
The new season is live right now, and we're excited to get your feedback on Zero and the rest of features coming out. Before I go, we also wanted to share some more good news for our players. As you know, this year is special, since the PS5 and the Xbox Series X are coming out. Today, we want to announce that we are going to bring you the best Siege experience on console in 2020, with up to 4K and 120 FPS by the end of the year. And best of all, current console players will all get this update for free once they upgrade to the next-gen platform of the same family. As we said, we're in this for the long run, and we have plans for years to come. Thank you.
Now it's time for a sneak peek at another fan favorite making its return.
It's time to check in on the dystopian police state of future London.
Music is a huge cultural touchstone, and when you're working on a game that's set in a real place, it's something that you have to focus really hard on to make sure you get it right. When we asked Londoners who was an artist who would really reflect and underscore the themes of Watch Dogs Legion, speaking up for the oppressed and holding those in power accountable, there was one name that came up over and over again. This guy went from, freestyling in the London underground music scene to headlining at Glastonbury in less than 5 years. He's had massive critical and commercial success. He's been on the cover of Time magazine. He's won dozens of awards. And he really has used his voice to speak up and fight for social and political change.
Yo, Ubisoft Forward, it's your boy Stormzy here, and I'm proud and honored to announce that I'm a part of Watch Dogs Legion. You lot are about to have your minds blown. What they have done in terms of recreating London is the most insane, epic, incredible thing I've ever seen. So I'm honored to be a part of it. You guys are about to get an exclusive sneak peek of some behind the scenes footage and also of my brand new music video, Rainfall, which is going to be a part of the game. So.
Me and my manager got a wicked relationship where the excitement he phoned me with, I hadn't heard since I got booked for Glasgow. So I was like, yo, bro, there's this game.
I'm getting bored of you boys.
I just wanna praise you. I just wanna praise you. You broke the chains, now I can lift my head.
Oh, London. Our beautiful city has been through the ringer. Now it's fallen into the hands of criminal organisations vying to control whatever's left. It's all gone to shit. Lucky for us, our underground hacker collective DedSec is here to build a resistance. But where do we start? Look around. Hipsters, punks, football fans, construction workers, paramedics, annoying tourists, grandparents. What do they all have in common? Any one of them could become your next playable hero. and help you save the city. Let's do some recruiting, shall we? Well, this one looks promising. Let's hack into his profile. Ah, Dan, a getaway driver. He has a completely custom vehicle to make for a fast exit. And, an anti-chase ability, making him immune to those pesky chase drones. He can also hack vehicles to clear the way. That'll come in handy in hot pursuit. Well, let's see him in action.
Or how about Eleanor? A hacker could always be useful. Thanks to her viral hacking skill, her hacks propagate, affecting everything in the surrounding area. She also can electrify enemies with her shock hack and can steal access keys without needing to enter an enemy location.
Epic. Feeling a little more artsy in your approach? Teresa is a street artist. Her paintball gun gives her a non-lethal way to take out enemies, and she has paint bombs that can disorient them. Not bad, eh? So how do you convince the people of London to join your team? Talk to them and find out what it takes to prove that your cause is worthy.
Tell me what's wrong. I witnessed Albion doing some peak shit.
These Clan Kelly guys, they've gone too bloody far. My friend's gone missing.
Don't worry. DedSec will find them.
After you help them, they will join your ranks and become the stars of your story. As you explore London, keep a lookout. Some of the most legendary recruits are not someone you just run into every day. Like this robotic beekeeper, Shelby. She can wreak havoc using her bee swarm. She also has a unique weapon, the Overcharger. Her suit gives her shock immunity, so she can take more damage from certain attacks. You can recruit the old bloody city if you want. Doesn't mean you should. Henry here's got low mobility, so he's not really fit for a mission that requires you to be nimble. And Mark, he's a hitman. Seems like the perfect recruit. But if you're approaching a stealth mission, maybe you should keep an eye out for another hitman whose attributes don't include hiccups. No matter who you recruit, you can specialise each individual to complement your playstyle by choosing one of the many unlockable weapons and gadgets like the missile drone, the AR cloak, the spider bot. Yes, I did say spider bot. This is your team. Make it the way you like. Recruit skillful people, adapted for various types of missions, or go with weirdos and grannies. No one's here to judge. So get out in the streets and assemble your dream team. London is calling.
Hello everyone, my name is Sintonízate. I am the live producer on Watch Dogs Legion. On behalf of the entire dev team, I want to send a huge thank you to all the fans for the love and support since our announcement. And today, I'm happy to announce that an old friend is coming back.
Fight back. Easy to say, hard to do. Maybe I'm just what the city needs. Are you ready for me, London?
You asked, and he's back. Older, but not necessarily wiser. Aiden Pierce will be a fully playable character in Watch Dogs Legion as part of our post-launch plans.
Found them! Take them out!
And that's not all. We're going to open up a whole new chapter in his story as part of our standalone DLC included in our Season Pass. Stay tuned and welcome to the Resistance.
Everyone has a good reason to join the Resistance in Watch Dogs Legion. The fight for freedom begins on October 29th.
Ubisoft Forward will be back in the upcoming months with more of everything you want to know about our developing games. But before we go, here's one more thing.
name is Charlotte. I work in Ubisoft Annecy, and I'm a senior community developer. Today, I'm very excited to announce our new IP, Riders Republic. Riders Republic is a mass multiplayer game where you enjoy extreme sports outdoors together with your friends and the community. Our studio is known for its expertise on many multiplayer games, and there is a huge world to explore, so I'm very excited.
Riders Republic for me is about just killing it on dream terrain with the sickest extreme sports and doing it with other people. For Riders Republic, you enter into this world with all these people around you, which gives you a ton of possibilities to group up with them, to challenge them, to experiment with different extreme sports on different types of terrain. You have forest, you have snow, you have sand, you have mountains, you have cliffs. It's amazing when you see all these people just flying around you, jumping off of jumps, jumping through gates. It's one of those visions that you're like, oh my God, this game's crazy. This game is that next-gen social interaction game with a huge world and a lot of possibilities. It's literally an extreme sports fantasy land.
Our objective was to really depict natural places, and we wanted to go for the biggest, the most impressive natural places in the world. So we decided to go to the US national parks. What we did is actually stitching together 7 regions in a way that feels natural. But for each of them, we actually used GPS data so that everything you see stands there for real. And I think it's going to be a great experience. Our philosophy was to be able to welcome different kinds of players, let them enjoy the game the way they want, choose their setting, choose their sport, and let them go where they want to go. We're very excited to be able to reveal it to the world. So now I've got one more thing for you to check out. Enjoy it.
All right, they just dropped the trailer. My moment of glory awaits. God damn it, how do you work this piece of junk? They don't build them like they used to. Welcome to Riders Republic, Adrenaline Junkies. There are no rules here. But what's a republic without a constitution, am I right? Here's a few truths about how we lay it down. We, the Riders, welcome all thrill seekers to the Republic. Proponents of madness, get ready for radness. We, the Riders, salute the rationality of irrationality. We, the Riders, say that friends who slay together, stay together. Gather your best friends and go crazy, baby! If you ride, the Republic will abide. Go rogue or go home. We, the Riders, insist that you do you always. Outrace, out-trick, outperform. And gain some cred by sharing the magic with the rest of the Republic. We, the Riders, claim the right to pair the best gear. Boards, planks, bikes or wings, whatever bakes your cake. Be it road, freestyle, slopestyle, enduro, or downhill. As you grow, the drip gets so slick, and it'll help you drop bigger clips. We, the Riders, assure epic events to build your rank.
Welcome to X Games. It's time to make some history.
Sign with hot sponsors and qualify for big-time competitions. Make a name for yourself. We never stop doing things for the first time.
Red Bull Rampage, the harshest and most unforgiving canvas for big mountain free riders. Huge! That was out of the trick bag! Oh, snap! Huge amplitude! I can't even begin to express how technical that was. These are
We, the riders, invite you to leave the roads and take the trails. Explore the land, climb the peaks, roam the natural world. After all, it's bad manners to keep the mountains waiting. And join community challenges like heavy-duty mass racing.
And I can't get up.
Yeah! Reach that finish line first, rider.
Well, you help me along.
Join us, because we are the Republic.
Be on the lookout for more updates on Riders Republic in the coming months.
Today, you got the first in-depth look at Immortals Fenyx Rising. Caught a glimpse of Prince of Persia Sands of Time Remake. Got to fight off 7 evil X's in Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, the game. And witness the big reveal of Riders Republic, along with so much more.
You can expect more reveals and news in the next Ubisoft Forward. Be sure to stay tuned for the post-show, featuring a walkthrough of Immortals Fenyx Rising and a Roller Champions show match.
Hello everybody and welcome to the Ubisoft Forward post-show. I'm Mimi, community developer on Immortals Fenyx Rising. We know you've got a lot of questions for us, so reach out on social channels and I'm gonna tell you about it in a moment. But first, let's jump into the game in an area dedicated to the god of blacksmiths, metalwork, and invention. This is the land of Hephaestus.
Hello everyone, my name is Scott Phillips, Game Director on Immortals Fenyx Rising. Today I'm incredibly excited to show you a sneak peek of our unique game. Immortals Fenyx Rising is an open-world action-adventure game with a fresh, stylized look and feel heavily inspired by Greek mythology. It's a tale of the gods told by the gods themselves. On this epic journey, you'll play as Fenyx, a fully customizable Greek warrior. According to prophecy, Fenyx is the only one who can save the Greek gods from Typhon, the deadliest titan of them all. To do this, Fenyx will explore the Golden Isle, a mysterious mythical island dedicated to the gods. Today we join her as she arrives in Hephaestus' region to reignite his legendary forge to gain his assistance in the upcoming battle against Typhon. Two paths to relighting the forge of Hephaestus lie before us. We could challenge a Minotaur and his friends to unblock the air vents, or reignite the hearths of the forge. Both will lead us to face a legendary automaton. Let's go to the forge. Before we start our adventure, we'll use Farsight to scout the journey ahead. This rift seems interesting. Let's make our way there. During her journey, Fenyx will reclaim legendary pieces of equipment, such as the wings of Daedalus seen here. These wings allow Fenyx to soar through the air. Your flying companion, Phosphorus, will join Fenyx on her adventures as well. More on that later. Here's a nice opportunity to gather some ingredients. We'll use them for potions later. In Immortals Fenyx Rising, combat is an acrobatic, airborne, over-the-top mythological experience. With her powers, Fenyx can dominate these soldiers. But this Cyclops is another story. Boulders are his weapon of choice. Fenyx wields 3 legendary weapons, but her ultimate weapons are her godly abilities. That move was Athena's dash. And now for a bit of Ares' wrath. Ouch, that's gotta hurt. Smashing the ground is also one of his favorite attacks. Let's take a health potion, just to be safe. Another chain of ability attacks and he's knocked out. Stunning enemies provides an opportunity to get in a lot of hits to regenerate stamina. Now we'll finish the fight with Hephaestus' hammer. Boom! When enemies are defeated, they shed adamantine, used to upgrade Fenyx's gear. Now that the fight is done, we can make our way towards the rift. Rifts are tears in the veil to the underworld of Tartarus, Typhon's realm. Vaults of Tartarus challenge your wit, logic, and dexterity, and are also a place to combine your abilities and combat skills to solve puzzles and navigate your surroundings. Across dozens of vaults, you will face a huge variety of challenges, where you'll need to mix and match your weapons and skills to overcome them. Waiting at the end of each vault is a lightning bolt of Zeus. Using their legendary power, Fenyx can upgrade her stamina. Hidden chests lie in each vault. Uncover them to seal the rift. On the Golden Isle, Typhon's army lurks around every corner. And as we all know, where there are enemies, there's loot. Gliding with the wings of Daedalus is always a joy, but we need to keep an eye on how much stamina we're using. Since flying harpies can be a challenge to reach, we can use the bracers of Heracles to pull ourselves toward them to start the fight. Oops, Fenyx needs to be careful with her stamina here. Potion will do the trick. And now on to the next one. Like the Cyclops, Minotaurs also love to use the environment to attack Fenyx. But with Heracles' bracers, we can grab them and throw them right back. He'll also try to hit you with those nasty horns or slash you with his claws. Perfect dodges will grant Fenyx some precious extra time. Ouch, the Minotaur's charge can hit pretty hard. Fortunately, Fenyx has some health potions. With a few more perfect dodges, Fenyx will land some quick attacks. But let's finish this fight with the help of our companion, Phosphorus, to dive bomb the Minotaur. Let's see what they were guarding. The Golden Isle is filled with epic scale puzzles inspired by Greek mythology. Each trial will require you to discover, understand, and then solve the challenge. These trials are found scattered across the entire world, just waiting to be found. When completed, you'll earn coins of Charon to be used in upgrading Fenyx's skills and abilities. Now that we've put our wits to the test, let's move on to the next part of our quest. The first step to relighting the forge is to destroy some of the corruption that Typhon has spread over the Golden Isle. With the corruption destroyed, we can use Heracles' strength to grab some coal and put it in the hearth to start the fire. This is just one of many ways to light the coal on fire. The hearth is now relit, but since a battle with the legendary automaton awaits us at the forge, let's head to our base of operations for some upgrades. This is the Hall of the Gods. It is where Fenyx will reunite the gods to defeat Typhon. All of Fenyx's progression and customization takes place in this central hub. At the River Styx Cistern, we'll spend coins of Charon to upgrade Hephaestus' hammer ability. Perfect for the fight to come. On her journey to defeat Typhon, Fenyx will need all of the upgrades she can get. With our new ability, restocked potions, and increased health and stamina, we're ready for this final fight. Built by Hephaestus, but corrupted by Typhon, this automaton can unleash lasers on Fenyx. To start things off right, let's use an attack potion to enhance Fenyx's weapons and abilities, preparing her for the rest of the fight. Athena's Dash and Ares' Wrath are all good choices here. The automaton's uppercut is quite deadly, but this combo will knock him right out. Let's finish him off with our newly acquired ability. And he's history. Power has been restored to the forge. Hephaestus' workshop is roaring back to life. Fenyx's job is done.
That's why.
It seems Typhon has other plans. We're seeing Typhon's rage, which means he sent a corrupted, fallen hero to track Fenyx down. This walkthrough was just a preview of the amazing journey Fenyx will experience in Immortals Fenyx Rising. More trials, more larger-than-life monsters, and more adventures await you on the Golden Isle. Thank you for watching. See you December 3rd.
And there it is. Now, December 3rd may seem like a long way off, but we've got a lot to share with you between now and then. And now that you've gotten a look at the game, we want to know what you think. So join the fun on socials. Once again, I'm Mimi, and this is Immortals Fenyx Rising. Now, Ubisoft Forward post-show continues. Roller Champion, what you got?
Hey, fellow champions! For the past few months, the Roller Champions dev team has been working on the games with groups of players from different skill sets. It just so happens that sometimes we witness some pretty impressive plays in these workshops. And so, for your eyes only, here's one of the nail-biting match that we had, commented by one of its participants himself, Grant Haynes, also known as Fickle Platypus. We hope you enjoy it.
Hello and welcome, skaters. My name is Fickle, and today we'll be going over some gameplay footage provided by the private workshops in which we will be showcasing some of the newest moves coming to Roller Champions. Before we get the show started today, we'd like to give a special shout out to all the players providing the footage today. We have myself, my two teammates, B and Razor, and we also have the opposing team, Poppy Kev, Via Trip, and Trash. So strap in those skates, sit down, and enjoy the show. And as we get started today, we will be showcasing the Mayan Stadium over in the magnificent Chichen Itza Arena.
Get ready for thrills, chills, and spills.
So if you've never seen Roller Champions before, it's a game about speed, high action, and team play. So take notice of those goal markers there as they light up on the screen there, because that's where the ball is going to be starting off on the kickoff. And as we get started, I'm actually going to use an extended tackle here to get the ball a little bit first in front of my opponents, just to get a little bit of leg up there. I can actually dive twice to jump in front of my opponents. I'm kind of useless when I'm on the ground, but thankfully my teammates are there to take the pass for me. And as we get started, Orange and Razor are off to a quick start here, already collecting the 1. And over to the 2 marker, backtracking instead of going the normal way, something you'd see in high level pretty commonly. And a nice challenge there from Trash as he's going to take the ball from Razor. Blue team possession, gonna go collect the 1. This is where all the laps start. They do have to start over back at the 1, so no matter where you pick it up, if you change possessions, you always have to restart your lap back over. So keep that in mind as we watch the gameplay here. And Via Trip, pretty much uncontested here, coming into the 4 lap, and he's just gonna put a quick shot over on the Orange team. Orange team not able to block that, and I believe that was Razor on the net. So good awareness here from Trip to see the open net and just take the shot. And it looks like Razor almost got to it, but he was a little bit out of position on the back side of the net instead of the front side, trying to use that new uppercut mechanic to get a quick block in. One of the newest features to be added, which makes blocking and really gaining speed without the ball much, much easier than previous editions. Here we go, Orange team down by 1, but it's pretty early in the match. The game lasts about 7 minutes in regulation. So if a team is leading at the end of regulation, they will score there. Poppy Kev with the uppercut, and it looks like Fickle's actually going to take the challenge there. That's myself on the ball. Quick dump over to Razor just to get it out of the danger zone. A little bit of a mishap there, and it's kind of a jump ball situation for the blue team. Poppy Kev gets it up there. You'll see that uppercut used a lot, which is the tackle motion into a jumping motion. Just propels you straight up into the air like some kind of a jumping beam. Very, very useful on pretty much every point of the game. Here comes B on the ball, pretty standard here. Both teams not really able to get anything started in the last 45 seconds, but a nice interception there from Trip, and he actually gets the first marker there with the interception, using the extended tackle to grab it and then jumping over 1, but Fickle's all over that, and that seems to be kind of a mosh pit here in the bowl area. Pretty common here for the start of the match. You'll see a lot of challenges happen in that 1-2 goal marker area, and here's some separation here. It looks like Razor's got a ton of space, really no one in front of him, no one behind him. Ooh, and a critical error there as he's going to make a mistake by using that air emote to gain a little bit of speed, but fall. Thankfully, nothing happens there. Huge tackle there from Poppy Kev as he uses one of the newest mechanics to be added in the game. It's the jumping air tackle, in which you jump, kind of do a spin kick, and be able to knock out anybody that's trying to jump over you. You'll see that mind game used quite a bit here in this match. And with that tackle from Kev, Blue's looking for possession here. Nice quick pass over to Poppy Kev. Taking a little bit of time here to slow down the paces. Dodges out Razor. Ooh, look at this. A double block from the Orange team on the net. So Poppy Kev's not going to have any of that. He's just going to keep going, using the space provided. But here comes me from the backside. You didn't see that one coming, Kev, did you? Because I boosted off of B using the grapple mechanic and then the extended tackle thereafter to get that extra bit of distance on Kev. Definitely caught him off guard there. Nice bit of team play from us on the Orange team. Poppy Kev. This guy, man, not very flashy, but he knows how to make the space he's provided. Just staying on the bottom of the bowl here. Really not gaining all that much speed, but really if nobody's challenging, you don't have to. Here it comes. Goal's open here. Does he take the shot? B is blocking. Nobody challenging him in there. B gets the extended tackle on Popikev and gets denied. Ball gets ripped out of his hands and taken by Razor. And here comes the counterattack from Orange. Myself. Rolling it up to myself. Nice using the mechanics there. I kind of slowly pitched up the wall just to gain a lot of speed there using the uppercut and grabbing it at the same time. Something you'll see a lot of the high-level players doing with that new uppercut mechanic. Unfortunately, I did get tackled there by Trip, and he gained some possession. Got a little bit greedy there, holding on for too long. That's why he got teammates, folks. Popikev, jumping over one. Up on top of the hips there, moves down to the bottom. This is Popikev's zone here. The path of least resistance, and the goal is wide open here. Puts his arm up for the shot. I actually get baited to jump, and Popikev goes for the easy goal on the backside. Classic shooting there from Kev. I got baited, folks. There's really nothing to say else there. The arm goes up. I instantly jump to try to block that shot that's coming. Popikev holds onto it and just goes backside. The goal goes both ways, folks, so you can shoot on either side of it. Popikev making quick work, putting up another point for the blue team. So they're up by 2. It is now a 3-point game for the orange team if they want to win. B on top of the ball here. Using that air emote to get up on top of the wall. Very nice finesse there. Look at this speed here from B. He's so far up on the wall here. Bunny hopping over 2. Falls a little bit flat here on that transfer, and Kev is just going to smother him as he lands. Pretty unfortunate there for B. Almost had a good run there. If he was able to put it out first defender, he probably could have made it the entire lane. Poppy Kev. We always see this guy on the ball. Nice tackle there from B. Pretty simple from the backside. Just going to pick it up. I find myself on the ball. B's open on the bull side. Ooh, just barely passed over to Razor before he got air tackled. Nice there. Razor backtracking once again. Seems to be a favorite of his. He's found himself in space one more time, but again, it's the air emote. The timing on that to be able to double jump on the wall is very precise, and if you mess it up, you will stumble and drop the ball. So it's risk versus reward there, and Razor has found himself out of it twice in this game. Hopefully he can pick it up later. Trip. Passing over to Kev. Nice read by myself. I'm shadowing Kev there on the pass to make sure I can cover him just in case that option is open. You'll see that shadowing defense happen a lot for these higher level players. They don't really all aggress on one player. They'll spread out and really cover the entire field, because if you send 2 towards 1, it's an easy pass downfield. Here we go. Razor already collecting 3 goals here. It's open. He's actually not going to go for it because this is a 3-goal potential here for the orange team. If you collect 2 laps, guys, it will open up more points to be scored when you shoot it. So if they can complete this, this will be a 3-goal game. Razor with a wide open straight here. This is a wide open shot, folks. He puts it up. No, it goes crossbar down. He's so wide open. I pick it up on the backside, jumping to shoot it. Ball goes in, and it's denied by Trash, using the uppercut mechanic to pick it from the jaws of being in the net. I cannot believe that. It goes out multiple times to the orange team, and Trip robs them. And he's going to take that interception in denial, run it back, potentially for another goal here. Shot goes up, and that goes in, folks. Trip, one-man army here as he's blocking all the nets, getting all the laps, and shooting up. Razor tried to block it, but he was just a little bit misaligned there underneath the net instead of in front of it. So good awareness again there from Trip to shoot it early because he knew Razor was not in the correct place. It's dire straits here for the orange team. 45 seconds remaining. If they don't put 3 goals up here, at least to tie it, they're going to lose. So this is do or die here for us. Poppy Kev looks like he's playing a little lame here, playing time. Completely valid strategy. Just taking the possession. The blue team doesn't have to do anything except keep possession here, so it's all on the orange team to take the challenges. A little bit of a stagger there. Nice uppercut there from Razor to read the jump from Kev, and suddenly this is winnable here for the orange team. They have a god run to make here. They've got to complete 2 laps and not lose possession once. As the goal gets started here, Razor actually throwing it down on the ground to create a little bit of space for his team here. B thankfully picks it up. Bit of a risky play there. B, if the orange team drops it and hands it over to the blue, the game is over. So this is do or die here once again for the orange team. Long pass, manual pass that is, over to myself using the uppercut mechanic. 2 in front of me. The blue team does not have to block here because if I shoot it here, the game's over. There's no reason to go for that shot, so they're just going to play the pass. B, one more time, jumping over 2. Trip nearly gets him on the ankles there. B One more time, grappling on a Razor. Team boosting over one player. The goal is wide open here. B shoots up. He misses one more time. The orange team cannot buy a goal in the situation. Razor collects it, passes it over to himself. He's going to shoot on the backside. It goes up and they tie. I can't believe it from the orange team. They missed so many open nets, but they were able to recover and get this up. Razor with the clutch. He had been disappointing time and time again this game, but in the final moments when it matters, he's able to tie it up, get it back to 3-3, and we're going into extra overtime, baby. And the way this works, golden goal situation. Any amount of points to be put up here will win the game. So all you have to do is complete one lap. It's all on the line here. If no one scores within those 2 minutes and 12 seconds, it will go to a tie. But I have a feeling this probably going to get decided here from a goal from these two offensive teams. Kev intercepted the ball, but he's got to go back for the lap. A nice spare on the backside by Trash. He's going to take out two players. It creates a lot of space for the blue team, but a nice 1v3 challenge there from B. Kev on the ball one more time, takes it up. B gets a stagger, doesn't actually get the knock on Kev. Kev picks it up one more time. Double block. Vickles tries to go early. Bates Razor out for the shot. Kev goes backside, but he misses one more time, collects his own shot, and then puts it up. Kev, a one-man army, securing the game. And that will be the match point for the blue team. Really hectic final moments there as Kev was staggered by B at the end there, put up a shot, missed, collected on the backside, and still was able to put up that goal. That is the high-intensity action you expect from Roller Champions, guys.